We've got to find our way back down to the final facility, I guess, or the final alien facility that we have below coordinates from. In the last episode, we found the thermal plant, finally. Took a lot of wandering around to find the entrance, but we got there eventually. We've tucked our Cyclops, the Duke, in a little corner somewhere. I don't believe he's been attacked by the sea dragon. We definitely have. But now, excuse me, we need to find our way back. To the dear Duke. Which way out was it? Don't tell me the sea dragon can get in here. Leave it out, dude. Did we come in from... Flipping heck, man. Did we come in from below? Yeah. Stupid warper, man. I know we need some water, but we'll be able to
welcome aboard, Captain.
Eat and drink on board the Cyclops. Adjust my camera. There we go. There we go. Now let's just drink now. Where did we come in? And I'm really not good at finding my way back out of these places. This way, maybe? Some magnetite. Yeah, this is the way out. Alright. I don't know how lucky I've been with the sea dragon in terms of the Cyclops. I don't know. It feels like I might have been a bit lucky. Hopefully the Duke is alright. Maybe he's I think it regenerates its health a little bit. And I think you do need to activate the shield. I think you need to press the button. Hit the lever. Oh! How many of you do I need to kill? How many? The sound effect of them like lingers. That's one way out, right? Right, that's not how we went in, is it? Kind of feels like this is a different entrance. I'm about to sneeze again. Okay. Oh, we're right next to the Duke. One of the entrances is right next to the... Jesus, Matt. It would be nice to know where the big man is. We are really close to our exit, right? Our exit is there, I believe. Let's not hang about. Don't jump. Thank you. Let's quickly have a bit to eat. Okay, we need to get out of here. Now. Now, apparently this gets rid of all of those things. Wow. I thought it was an automatic thing. I didn't realise we had to press a button. We're at 1% power. Are you serious? Shit, man. Is it because I left the engines offline, or we're not close enough to the hot stuff? That should be enough. We can leave the others to charge. Wow.
Engine powering up. Rig for silent running. Ahead slow.
Right. Where we want to go is down there, so... Oops. Let's just hope and pray. Okay, I can hear him faintly. What was that noise? Is that the sound of power cells, like, filling up? I think it might be. Okay, we didn't leave it next to anything hot enough, I guess. I think I'm caught on something. Okay, I think this is the way. Certainly is. Right, let's just get down towards some sort of lava to recharge. I'm a bit in shock about how right, let's see if our power starts going up now. Let's turn silent running off. I think I must have left silent running on even though the engine wasn't turned on. That's what must have drained it. Dude, alright. Shush. Right, we need to leave this to charge. I need to get these bloodsuckers off. So that used, what, 3-4% power? Yep. No, that's what used all my power. Right, that uses a lot of power. That's probably what did it then. It didn't. I thought it was like a flash, but it. I just left it on until it drained all my power, I think. Okay, so if we stay here, we're gonna recharge. So. We'll leave the 0%. What the hell are you doing? What the hell, dude? How did that get in here? That really, really scared me. That really properly scared me. Right, so the power's filling back up. My anxiety is filling up. So I'm gonna replace this one with a 0%. Okay, so I think we're safe here. We're recharging from the heat. What we can do is just take the materials out of the out of Queenie here. Oh, it's probably best to keep them with us. We need to craft some stuff though, so let's not do that. Let's take a few of them out. And then we need to craft a purple and a blue. They're the only things we can really afford. I might have 2 more nickel. I've definitely got kyanite and diamonds. Okay, that's filling up the power nicely. Boomerangs. Okay, okay. So we can... Yeah. The egg can go in here. Yeah, I've only got one nickel ore left. Kyanite, there you go. All sorts of slugs landing on us now. Good times. Right, fabricator. Pick up a blue. A purple. I'm tempted to just leave it at 1. Oh, well, 2 for the blue. Because I really don't want to waste these because we need them for other stuff, right? Yeah. So obviously that all that stuff's going to use a bit of power. Yeah. How are we looking? Yeah, we're nearly full. Who's attacking us? Right, we need to pick up some more supplies, some more food preferably. Dude, why are there headlights on? Yeah, I just need to chill for a minute so that we can let this recharge. Sorry. Did I have some more food? Hello? I've got a bit more food. Quite a bit more water. Right, 2 fully charged, so we can swap you. Yeah, alright guys, I'm just going to chill here for a minute, eat some marble melons, let the ship charge up, swap around the power cells, and then we'll head into the facility. Okay guys, we've got all the power cells recycled in now, so it's not fully charged, but I think I'm just going to leave the engine running because I don't know if like the heat absorption stuff is dependent on the engine being turned on, so the Cyclops maybe got sucked dry by all the lava, these things. Anyway, so I'm going to leave the engine running so that it keeps charging while we go down. So, I've got the prawn suit and a bunch of extras in, some spare batteries and power cell. Left a little bit of extra space for us. 4 water bottles, 2 blue tablets, 1 purple, 1 orange. If we have to come back, we have to come back. I'm just hoping that it's okay leaving the Cyclops running here, because we haven't seen either of the sea dragons come this way. It briefly entered when we were running away from it, but it couldn't get through, so... yeah. Alright. Let's go meet our friend. Now, let's be a bit patient with getting across. Because I'm sure that the sea dragon's going to appear at some point. There'll be some sort of trigger for it. Sound is probably one of them. Stay safe, Duke. Now we could just YOLO our way across here. Mother... He was just waiting for me. Sneaky bastard. That torpedo launcher might be useful about now. What a sneak. What an actual sneak. He's not even moved. The thing is, I don't want to retreat in the direction of the Cyclops. Because I don't want to lead him over there. Where did he go? We're making a run for it. Sack it. Kind of feels like these are here for this reason. Please stay safe, Duke. I've parked it a little closer than I did last time. Maybe that's a bad idea. Anyway, got the blue tablet to get in. Let's go meet our buddy. I come in peace in my giant mech suit. It hurts my soul to leave this on 95%. Right. Alright, Queenie. He's round the corner shooting fire at us. Is that clipping through the wall, or is that something I should be worried about? No! 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 What in the actual... Fuck! No! Where did that come from? Wow. Wow. That got my heart going. That hurt. Ouch. Genuinely really shocked me then. Because I thought he was shooting stuff from over that side and it was clipping through. Screw you, man. Look at him doing like a pump fake at the door. No, 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 no. Don't tell me he's going for the Cyclops. Duke. It's too late. It's too late to go back. Okay. That's a horrendous way to start. Man, stop with the jump scares, Subnautica.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown. Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Excuse me? Crabs? Are those crabs? No, they look mechanical. An alien robot. Don't like that. This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Its purpose, its low threat level, is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to its designers, suggesting it was intended more to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. Despite its simple design, this construction is quite elegant in its minimalism. 4 electromagnetic legs allow it to traverse floors, walls and ceilings with reasonable speed and appear to be replaceable. Internally, there are few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. A rechargeable iron-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. Assessment: immobilize and return to Altera for mutual profit. Really? Oh, a cube fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes which power smaller alien systems, likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Interesting. So, these things are designed to repair things, they're not going to hurt me. But it's recommended that we immobilize one and take it with us. I'll maybe do that on the way out. Let's just see what colour this one is. That's a blue. Sorry guys, that jump scare like nailed me. Absolutely nailed me. Ah! I will knife you! Oh. How do we render them? Have we got anything that delivers an electric shock? I know this isn't, but... Nope. He's having a good time though, from the looks of it. Some alien technology. A translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Huh. Interesting. Can we steal this stuff? Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there's some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state, and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. A crescent artifact. So, like automated building, they just need to program it? Okay. A tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to this planet. Its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may have also recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. This place is huge. I might not have brought enough water and stuff. Oh well. An organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Yeah, you can say that again. An empty case. Oh. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it's not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Is this glass? No. Okay, so we've got like nanites. This would like clear a place of like any like organic material. Obviously, human beings think of it in a destructive sense, but it was probably just in terms of a hygienic sense, right? Now, let's check out everything on here. This almost feels like a museum. It's a little odd. Maybe this was just storage for them. A rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. An ancient blade. We did find a gun before, didn't we? An ancient earth blade. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient, space-borne civilization engaged in surreptitious study of less developed species. No way. Interfering in earthly matters. Wow. So they know who we are. They probably already speak our language. A strange carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. Two competing theories may explain this similarity. The first, aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. 2. The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding, in some form, in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of two circles, the union, into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. Yeah. I mean, the yin and yang thing, it applies to kind of like all walks of life, right? Just a way of saying that balance is important. You know, no good without evil, no weak without strong, etc., you know. And It's worth thinking about in everything you do in life, you know? Like pushing yourself too far, not doing enough. You know, just trying to strike a balance in everything, whether it's your diet, whether it's your exercise and everything. It just kind of applies to, yeah, that balancing act. A statue. And you can take that yin and yang principle to the aliens' exploration of the universe, right? Like trying to attain all knowledge, trying to be omniscient, trying to, I don't know, have a hand in everything. It's almost too much, and the universe kind of rebalanced itself by, I guess, with the virus that they caught that wiped them out. Maybe. Well, yeah. It's a weird way of looking at balance, but that is one aspect of it, right? No success without failure, no life without death as well. An alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. But the pyramid resembles vines, spiraling upwards towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. I mean, I don't know. I always feel like religion. I don't know. Would it be something that they would have as well? It would be nice. It would be nice, you know, because I hate religion, so I would. No, I don't hate all of it, but it'd just be nice to see like an alien species, and then there's no kind of religious side to things like that. Maybe that they're more logic based. Like, I guess that would make them more like the Vulcans in Star Trek, I guess. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Alright, that's everything. We've got 7 doorways. So I'm going to go on foot. It might be worth taking Queenie with us, but... So I guess my hypothesis is that there is one last remaining alien who's like essentially on life support, or is maybe a digitized consciousness, maybe. I'm sure they might have discovered the singularity at this point in their existence, right? Oh, we've got another Stargate. Got 2. I've got a bunch of other cubes in the suit. Sure. Let's see where it goes. This might be a mistake going through here, but we'll see. We're 300 meters deep. This looks like... We've not been to this one. Where on Earth are we? Not on Earth, obviously. But... Are we on the floating island? Oh my god! Oh, we're in the Braintree bit, right? Huh. I should have brought beacons. Hey! What the hell, dude? What the You're not allowed in here. There's gravity in here. Have a word with yourself, shark. Right, so there are tons of these that we haven't discovered then. Let's get out of here before we get eaten by a shark who's discovered he can walk on land. It's a terrorizing thoughts. Right. So this is how they were getting around the planet, obviously. We'll save the blue tablet room for last. What is this? Like a bio-analysis room? Hey, brain coral. An outflow pipe. Maybe just a water supply then. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers travelling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms of infection. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Assessment: if peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain parts of the mechanism by which life on this planet has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Right? So they were on their way to making a cure before things went tits up. The peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. So they were slowly spreading the cure throughout the planet then? I don't know if this would meet... So maybe the person who's left here has managed to fabricate a cure from this method. It's only the peepers that are distributing the enzyme. Interesting. I guess the peepers are likely getting eaten by anything and everything, right? Oh, there's another hallway. Oh, it's just the underside, okay. Not just, but you know what I mean. Is this a map of sorts? Well, they were on the way to solving it, right? Guess it wasn't meant to be. Well, maybe we will be the way it distributes itself into the known universe, right? Before it wipes out humankind as well. I mean, them visiting Earth, you know, people have lots of theories about certain things being influenced by aliens, right? Things like the pyramids, the Aztecs, things that are very... that are so, you know, different to other places. And the way that they were able to build certain things that seemed impossible to build due to their size and scope and perfect geometries. Robot crabs. Some people want to... I don't know, it's a very human trait to... when people don't understand things in their entirety, they tend to attribute certain parts of it to fantasy or fictitious things. Not that aliens are necessarily fictitious, but it's a bit far-fetched, right? So then you know, it's a similar sort of thing with consciousness, with studies of the soul. Because people don't necessarily understand the brain in its totality, they want to attribute mystical qualities to it, right? Whereas I've never really believed in things like that. Where's this one go? Somewhere safe, please. No, I've not been here either. Oh, I've not found any others. The ones that we found, we've activated, right? I think we're inside that bit in the mushroom forest. That's my guess. You know, the big tree with all the caverns in it. Well, I really didn't find any of these, did I? Well, I did. I found two, but the two I found happened to be linked to each other, so. Alright, that's 3 of the 7 rooms explored. We've learned lots of fascinating information about their history, about their attempts to find a cure. We'll hop in the Queen Treader, drill all this stuff out now. I need some more cubes, so...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks, Queenie. Fuck you. Drill that on the way out. Once my heart rate is reduced. But those robot crabs aren't giving me any grief, which I'm relieved about. This looks like another gate. In you go. Whew. So many jump scares in this episode, man. I'm gonna need to lie down. Oh. What the hell are you guys doing here? 200 meters deep again. The mushrooms. Where have we found these mushrooms before? Was that a normal crab? Yes. An infected normal crab. Get out of it! I hate you, crabs. They're in a really dark region. Maybe it's just nighttime at the minute. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a bunch of beacons. I think one of you might have suggested that to me, and I could have crafted them back on the Cyclops, but we can always run back in here afterwards. Hopefully. You never know. I can't imagine they'd put all... would you be able to get in here if you had an ion cube and activated these on the other side? No, most of them only activate from one side, because the one we found on the floating island couldn't be activated. We had to activate it from somewhere else, right? Yeah, we had to activate it from the one on the turret island, the one that shot down shut everything down, Sunbeam included. Let's not eat anything just yet to be efficient. Okay.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Ooh. Can we scan them all? Nope. Wonder how many of these you can find. Put in your containment.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sea Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate this species. So this is the sea dragon, right? They call it the Sea Emperor. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Huh. Infertility, okay. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Right. So that's why they were trying to grow. They were trying to give birth to more and take it off world. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicate the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. So maybe this is not a sea dragon. It looks like one, but we can't see the head, so... Man, can we please scan these? That is a big egg. I wonder if you can find all these eggs yourself. There's a jelly ray egg. Wow. Wonder if you get like an achievement for finding all the eggs, probably. Okay, one more room before we unlock the blue tablet room. This will be another gate, I imagine. Ah, sorry, don't hurt me. Yep. Okay, so there were 4 extra gate destinations. I didn't find a single one. But they're all activated from here, so we couldn't have found an easier way in. We are 600 meters deep. We're in the river. What's it called? The something river. The poison river. The brine river, whatever it's called. I really shouldn't jump. Oh, there we go. Let's check the exact location. This was probably a way to access the other specimen facility then. The one that blew up. Or crashed. How close are we to Kaer Morhen? Pretty close. It's behind the waterfall then. Behind a waterfall, you'll be able to see the plinths outside. Fascinating. Yeah, if I had beacons, I'd leave them here, but c'est la vie. We'll come back. As long as this doesn't conclude with us blowing this place up, I'll go back to the Cyclops, craft a bunch of beacons and deposit them at the entrances so we can find our way back. a lot easier. So basically, we didn't need to bring the Cyclops, did we? Because once we're here, we can get back here without the Cyclops extremely easily. So much sadness. Alright, Queenie. Oh, we've got a back entrance as well. Yeah, because if you came down here just in the prawn, you could leave through one of these portals and you'd be fine, right? Unless you can't get through with the prawns, but I imagine you can. For God's sake.
Integrating new PDA data.
Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. Ah. That sucks. Guess it was dependent on it being free then. It's a bit eerie in here. Wait. So is that a juvenile Leviathan? Or is that one of the aliens? Preserved fetus? No, that's one of the Leviathans. Sea Emperor. Okay, are they just calling the Sea Emperor what we refer to as the Sea Dragon, or is this something different? Found preserved in a display case, it was like likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Its physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Now that's sad. That's really sad. That must be one of its eggs. Preserved egg casing. Sea Emperor egg casing. The shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Shell casing incisions. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It's also possible that, removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Man, look, that may give birth just once per century, or once in their lifetimes. Then it died. Cut away from its egg too soon, that's so sad. I know that they're like giant predators who'd eat us without a second thought, but Whenever someone interferes with the natural order of life, it's always a bit sad, right? Regardless of the what it is. Just the sight of this here, knowing that it's not even a child, right? It's just a fetus at this point. Kind of sad. Alright, this episode's getting a bit long, but... I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave the episode here. Listen, I can't keep up my upload schedule if these videos go over like an hour. The processing will never get done in time, so... We're gonna go through the blue tablet gate and hopefully meet an alien. We'll harvest this as well when we need to. So yeah, we've got a way in and out of here now. We just need to maybe get the Cyclops, get some beacons, drop them in those various places. And then we're going to have to leave with the Cyclops because it's got all our bloody stuff in it, so there's no choice in that sense. Alright, so we'll pick it up from here in the next episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Plenty of revelations, topics, philosophy, ideas, history of the aliens, lots of interesting things. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you back in the alien facility.